everybody and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is an extension on from my last video, which if you watched was my GCSE artwork. Now moving on to A-level, which wasn't the best time in my life. A-level art was the reason I stopped drawing because I had the most horrible teacher. She criticised everything I did. She painted over my work. She did my work for me when she said it wasn't good enough, and she just made me feel so shit that she put me off drawing. I probably will get back into it eventually, but for the time being I'm still not 100% with it. But I will show you a mix of the stuff I've got. I've not got the full projects because, as I said, A-level was a really bad time. I kind of just got rid of all the shit bits and kept the good bits. Which I thought were good, but she probably didn't. I did get a B at the end of A-level, which I was happy with, but it wasn't because of any of her help. It was because a couple of pieces I have, we did a project around the theme of sweets. I can't quite remember the topics. I remember more from GCSE from A-level. As I said, A-level was just a bad time in my life, kind of trying to forget. But yeah, this was one of the pieces I did. So I painted onto some paper. I then digitally put it through the computer, and then I drew in biro over the top. I've got some like Wonka bars, golden tickets. I kind of went down the Charlie Chocolate theme. So yeah, that is that one. We've got another sweet one, but again this is more Cadbury celebrations kind of look. So that, again, this is quite like collage-y. We've got a mix of collage pieces I've put through biro, I've drawn on the top, I've done a bit of acrylic paint here of some sweets. I think this looks quite good. I don't know why she complained about it. I quite like this. It says, in a world of pure imagination, Charlie Chocolate Factory. And obviously we had to write everything. We had to write down below it what we did, because you had to explain everything you did in art. This was another development I did leading towards my final piece. So again, we've got some of my photography I did. So I took some pictures of Twix bars. We've got some digital writing that I put into it. Some paint I've put through it, Dime, which is my favourite chocolate. And then for my final piece, this is the drawing I did. So we've got some, we've got lollipops, we've got some sweet boxes. So we've got some sweet jars, there's some Cadbury in there, some Twix, there's loads of like little hard spoiled sweets everywhere. I'm just going to lay a real close up of that. But yeah, I think that's quite decent. The next bit of work I've got, we must have done some natural form at some point. So this is one of the drawings I did. I paint splattered it. You're not even going to be able to see it, what it is. It's literally just loads of leaves. But I paint splattered it, and then that's the end result. This took me hours. All I remember was just getting so annoyed at it. So it's biro on acrylic paint. There's some words printed in it from like gardening books. And this is actually, this half is some of my mum's flowers that were on our kitchen side. So there's the kitchen tiles there, and it's the flowers. And then this going on to this bit, this is all the window, so what is outside. Kind of like inside versus outside. But yeah, that took me honestly hours. But just thinking back to this and how long stuff took me, like it's strange. He says, I think I did like, we went back to natural, oh my god, look how dirty things are. We went back to natural form at one point, but I kind of adapted it to do like a fairy tale girl in the woods kind of thing. I used my sister as a model a lot. I'm one of the girls I went to college with, so this is my sister. I think this is very good. You can tell my portrait's definitely improved. Like, I never used to be able to draw portraits, but I think I got really good at portraits. So yeah, there's my sister, there's some flowers, she's got like a flower crown on. I think it looks decent. Pencil drawing of my friend from college with loads of flowers. Again, I loved doing pencil drawings. I think that looks really good. There's some more drawings here of my sister. So that's a close-up of her face, some flowers, and I've done paint over it. And then this one, I digitally did that, and then I drew the digital version, so there's just flowers where her features are. This is more different versions of those pictures of my sister before. That's it. These are some more experiments I did. So we've got my sister this side and my friend from college this side. They're meant to sit, the reason this one's got cut out, that one's meant to be under here, but my teacher didn't like how it laid out, so I had to stick it on like this. Hated her. This next picture took me, I'm not joking, took me hours. It's in a material I absolutely hated. My teacher went over this that many times because, I'm not going to get started. I love the end result, don't get me wrong, and I think it's one of the best portraits I've ever done. But the amount of time it took is ridiculous. So this is a portrait I did with my sister. Yeah, I think you can tell where my teacher went into it with the blue and the pink in her hair, which I didn't see, but apparently with tones that are in a blonde person's hair. So yeah. But overall, I am really happy with this. I like how it turned out. I mean, I don't like the hair because that's the bit my teacher did. But apart from that, I'm very proud of this, and it's in a material I didn't really get on with, so I'm very proud that actually happened. And it's quite a good, decent size as well, like it's A3. Oh, this is my final piece from this module, I remember this. So what I did, basically, my friend Megan, who you've seen on my YouTube, she modelled in the studio for me. What I did was all the pictures I've done in the past, I printed them onto seed packets, and I made her hold this like big string of seed packets, and then I drew it. So this is the end result, and I think it looks really good. This is what I did. So I dripped paint down it for the background. I did Megan in the pencil tone. I've got all the strings from where the pictures were hung, and then I actually stuck the actual seed packets that I made her hold. So what I did was like, I put my work onto the seed packets, and then I wrote words to do with like the secret garden kind of vibe I went for. So it's like secret, peace, delicate, tranquil, life. Yeah, you've got to have loads of meaning and that in art. So, but yeah, I think that's really good. I'm really proud of this work. Like, looking back at it now, it took me a mig to do, but I'm really proud of the end result. Now moving on to a really weird module we did, which I can't remember what it was called. But I was doing features like close-ups of the face. So here's some of my paintings of eyes. As you can see, I was a very bold, big, abstract artist. That was the kind of vibe how I like painted, how I did my work. And I always added loads of colour into it. So actually, these are some self-portraits which you're about to see. This is me. What I did was I made me and my sister, there's some of my sister later on, I put makeup on us both, I took pictures of us rubbing it all around our faces, and then I did like loads of colour experimentations with them. So this is me wiping at my face. This is my side profile, which I normally hate, but I think it was quite good in that picture. But yeah, you can see that noses weren't really my strong point and lips weren't at certain angles, clearly. But for experiments, I think it's quite good. These are some of my sister. This hand took the mick to do. I can't do hands and I can't do noses. This one just looks too scary. I don't see my sister in that one, but this pencil tone picture, I think, is up there one of my favourite pieces of work I did at college. Look at the detail in that. Like, that's the picture I drew. Look at that. I think that's amazing. I think that looks so good. I'm very proud of that. That will be something I'll be keeping forever. I then did some like collage. I took pictures of it, and then I did like some collage work. I was really into doing collages, as you can see in this picture, painting the collage that I did. And then for my final piece for this one, I remember doing this one. I did loads of like close-ups of eyes and lips because I couldn't do noses, so I just did eyes and lips. So I did this long piece of paper of different eyes and lips. It's not the best, but yeah. So that is my work. So yes, I hope you've enjoyed seeing some of the work I did at college. As I said, A-levels weren't the best time for me, but that is the work I did. That is the work I came out with. I came out with a B, so I was happy. But yes, anyway. So I hope you've enjoyed seeing my artwork. It was really fun to look back on. Yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.